I know. It's been far too long. I've been out of the game. I've been unfocused. But I'm back. Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome to Soul Tracks, your source for the fire, sneakers, and music right here on YouTube. Drop a comment, like below if you mess with the movement, and if you don't, you already know you can get the fuck on. Yo, man, it feels good to be back. I know I've been gone for a few months, but hey, you know what I'm saying? Life is fucking lifing right now, all right? And it didn't stop lifing, but you know what I'm saying? I decided to get focused again, you know what I'm saying? I need to dial back in on the Soul Tracks wave and start putting out this long form content again, man. So we are back, man, and what better way to be back than to do it with some new music, man? We got kaytranada and amine colliding. You know what I'm saying? Like Voltron forming together for this new album, KAYTRAMINE. And man, I mean, this is one of my most anticipated albums of this year, man. Amine being one of my favorite rappers. I mean, the albums that he's put out previously have all been great. Limbo was such a statement record for him. 2.5 just got a shit ton of bops on there. And kaytranada is also one of my favorite producers. I love his solo albums. I mean, Bubba is still on repeat to this day for me. And so for these guys to just come together, it just made complete sense, as amine kind of has that like zany, fun vibe to his rap style, and kaytranada has that dance, funk, bassy production style going as well. So I think it'll be a perfect way to kind of just marry the two styles together and make a good album. And it seems like people are loving it so far, you know what I'm saying? Seeing from what I've heard on like Twitter and Instagram. As far as features on here, you got Freddie Gibbs, Pharrell, Big Sean, Amaray, and Snoop Dogg. So I think this is going to be a fun one, you know what I'm saying? I'm anticipating this to be a fun listen, something, you know, for the beach, you know what I'm saying? So I think this will be good. Let's do an album cover check, man. Does the album cover pass the check? And I'm gonna say I think it does. I like the colors on here, you know what I'm saying? It's got the fluorescent pink beach lounge chairs going on right here with the blue in the background, and you got kaytranada and amine looking like they just ordered a case of Coronas on ice, expedited shipping to Mexico. You know what I'm saying? Like, these dudes look like they're living it up on here. And I think that's exactly what we're going to get on this album, man. So I ain't going to talk no more, you know what I'm saying? I've been gone long enough. Why keep blabbing? Guys, let's get into this album. Soul Tracks, KAYTRAMINE. Let's go. Woo! Damn.
Yeah.
Ugh. Ugh.
Wildin', but I'm thinking I'm good. I'm tripping on my dog, but I'm smoking is good. They hit me like I'm stepping, but I'm misunderstood.
Yeah.
These niggas think they know me, but they not from my hood. These hoes think that I'm a hot shot. It's a drop top. I ain't talking all that shit, but you not hot.
Oh.
I never took a bite on like the laptop. KAYTRAMINE make a motherfucker's heart stop.
Damn.
We shit, KAYTRAMINE in this bitch smoking on your album. Wildin', but I'm thinking I'm good. I'm tripping on my dog, but I'm smoking is good. They hit me like I'm stepping, but I'm misunderstood. These niggas think they know me, but they not from my hood. These hoes think
Who He Is, track number 1. And amine came in this joint. It sounded like he got a point to prove, you know what I'm saying? He came in sounding real, like, you know what I'm saying, hungry, real slick, you know what I'm saying? Like, bottom, but I'm thinking I'm good. I'm sipping on Marshall, but I'm smoking is good. Yeah, got me like I'm scared, but I'm misunderstood. You know what I'm saying? I really like the flow on this joint. The beat sounds so like mystical, slightly wild, you know what I'm saying? Like slightly primal. The whole instrumental of this sounds like, you know what I'm saying, you're swimming in a swamp in a tropic forest, you know what I'm saying? Like real, just like low key, you know what I'm saying? Trying to dodge, getting mauled from a toucan, you know what I'm saying? Like some type shit like that. I really like this joint. I really like the flow that amine took on here. It was very punctual and the vibe just was there, you know what I'm saying? It was very snappy. I really like this joint. I fuck with the second verse. As soon as the second verse start, look, I'm one of the few men who know what a clit is, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's trying to tell you who he is. Like, you know, he's one of the few niggas who knows some good cunnilingus. I make her hit the notes, got her sound like Ari Lennox. Yeah, man, just some slick talk, you know what I'm saying? I'm liking it from Amino. I'm feeling the vibes on this one. I definitely am. Let's see what number 2 is talking about.
yeah.
Hey.
Can you turn me up a little more? Yeah.
Hey.
To the move, to the move, to the beat.
That chorus, just in case nobody knows, is from the clip song Let's Talk About It. That's produced by the Neptunes. I'm also seeing Jermaine Dupri as a credit on here. I don't know what that's about. Yeah. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Freddie! Yeah! Hey! Oh. Yeah, nah, that's the joint you play like when you in the nightclub, the lights is low, you know what I'm saying? But they flashing though. You know what I'm saying? They flashing. And you know what I'm saying? You see a girl, you walk up in there, you see a girl, you know what I'm saying? And she start dancing like this. And you start dancing, receiving the dance like this. You know what I'm saying? And that's when you just grind up on her, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, that's what this song is for. And that's what that beat was doing for me. I fucked with this joint as well, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Freddie Gibbs. Definitely came through with the verse on there. I mean, honestly, at this point, I don't know if Freddie is capable to give you a bad verse. And he did this song service, man. I love his flow on there. He kept the energy, almost elevated the energy as well, man. Just bringing that cool, Freddie Gibbs vibe to it. I love the chorus on here. Very catchy, very simple. Let's talk about it. You want to talk about it? Don't mind what I did. Yeah, man, this is some good vibes right here. I'm loving the production, man, and I'm loving how Amine is just matching that energy so perfectly. Like, it's not too much of going into to Amine's world, and it's not so much of going into completely KAYTRAMINE's world. They're just coming together and marrying it, and I fucking love it so far. I've already heard Forever, so I'm gonna just vibe out to this joint. Hey. I'm loving those chords, man. Oh yeah, that is sweet. Forever, man. Yeah, I've been vibing out to this song for a while now, honestly. It's just a really clean, feel-good track, you know what I'm saying? I wish that Pharrell was like more of a presence on here, but it does say that he has, half of the production credits with KAYTRANada on here. And you know what I'm saying? That is him on the, the main chorus. That means forever. It's just a real catchy vibe, you know what I'm saying? I'm fucking with it. I mean, it has some pretty funny lines on here. Hit it like Anderson, pack that pussy up, baby, I'll handle it. Y'all switching sides like Stacey Dash. If for my sons, like my name's Stephen Nash or Booker, this a light cook up, you know what I'm saying? He going in.
Westside, bitch, nigga, shut up. We hot, but we cold motherfuckers. Left my commitment in the rubber.
Damn.
My ex on the phone, so I hung on. Been making sure they come from the come on. KAYTRAMINE with the summer.
I see he said enough of the dance shit, you know what I'm saying? Let's get into that real rap.
Niggas don't like you and you don't know why. Post ass cross leg, bitch, I'm in. Your man's rocking fashion over man, that's rudier. Look what a Uniqlo shirt can do to you. 5K for your suit, but it ain't even suing you.
Damn, that's a bar though, nigga. That's a bar though, man. Your man's rocking fashion over man, that's rudier. Look what a Uniqlo shirt could do to you, man. The real ones know the Uniqlo. Uniqlo's where it's at, man. Shout out to Uniqlo. I got hella shirts, hella pants from Uniqlo. God damn. Okay. I'm liking the vibe on this, you know what I'm saying? Definitely something more hip-hop inspired. Like a low-key, like, you know what I'm saying, menacing trap-inspired beat there by KAYTRAMINE. And Amine's on here just talking some braggadocious shit again. I'm not gonna lie, man. Amine got some pretty hilarious bars on this joint. Shawty said, nut on me, bust out the troops. I keep that thing on me, meaning my tool. Yeah, nah, I definitely didn't expect this to be the next turn, like, especially right after such a, you know what I'm saying, summer vibe ready forever. So yeah, this is definitely a mix in the style, you know what I'm saying? But I fuck with it, you know what I'm saying? Definitely hard hitting. I like the ad libs on the chorus of this joint. Westside, bitch, nigga, shut up. We hot, but we cold motherfuckers. Yeah. Left my commitment in the rubbers. Man. Yo, he got a lot of cum bars on here, bro. Mina, you gonna have to throw a pause in there, you know, here and there, man.
Last time I checked, I was way too paid. The food that we eat is of course gourmet. I used to sip burritos every goddamn day. Now I'm in this Westside sipping champagne. Ice in my
Get
face, up cause I paid a lot for this rain. Studio time, it was
Oh! Damn! Ah! 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 Okay, I'm fucking with this joint. It's got like a reverse sung sample going on, like just reversed. But the beat on here is so like, you know what I'm saying, so punchy. As soon as the chorus popped up, I'm seeing Jazz Cartier and Big Sean on the chorus. And man, I haven't seen the name Jazz Cartier in a long time, man. I gotta check out his music. Drop in a comment below if you still listen to Jazz Cartier or like you still hip to his music. Put me on. Let me know what joint to hop back on to, because I haven't listened to my man in a minute.
Young niggas better watch it. I said when I hopped in it, I would be a prophet.
Uh-huh.
I'm not profit. My nigga been locked up. I told him I relate, cause forever all my life, swear to God, I've been locked in.
Right.
They double and they still ain't popping.
Right.
Sneaking and pics, so I crop in.
Right.
City, I done dealt with the bullshit, feeling like Robin.
Get it!
Remember all the love that I spent that. I don't give a fuck if a nigga, my blood nigga soul is the leech and the D on my back. G on season and tag DIG like I got little
C's in the back. Damn.
Niggas on you niggas got no morals and no goals. I'm on murals and logos. I'm a dodo, nigga, watch your tone, cause I got it in the chokehold. Nigga, fucking me, you couldn't catch me in slow mo.
Woo! Damn! Okay. Ooh, yo, look, it's KAYTRAMINE, Big Sean, and Jazz Cartier. Niggas already know I gotta keep it safe. My name is Soletracks. When you come and play the game, everything I do, I stay the same, never change my ways. Oh, and I'm rapping on the kaytranada beat. I'm so complete. Niggas already know I don't defeat. Oh, shit. Hey, yo, nah, Master P, that was the one right there. The chorus game on this album so far is premier. It's elite work. Y'all niggas out here better watch it. Hey, y'all niggas out here better watch it. Ooh, y'all niggas out here better watch. Like, it's simple. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not doing too much. But Big Sean came in here and stole the show. I feel like my man Big Sean is low key on a feature run. You know what I'm saying? He was on Larry June last album and he went crazy on the Larry June feature. But yeah, nah, Big Sean definitely usually goes crazy on features, man. I mean, he did his thing on here. He had a bunch of bars, you know what I'm saying? But it seems like he has like a common theme of like just talking about self-help, you know what I'm saying? Like protecting his energy. You know, I'm getting that vibe a lot from him whenever he hops on a song. And Amine kind of had that same theme going on in his first verse as well. My pinky up because I paid a lot for this ring. Studio time paid with Buffalo Exchange. Like, he's saying a lot of words that I don't know what the fuck is. Like, what the fuck is a chalet? A shallot? I don't know. I used to sip Jarritos every damn day. Now I'm in the Sossaup sipping champagne. You know what I'm saying? Like, they just talking about living a life, man. But this joint right here, this is a joint. And what I'm loving is kaytranada is able to kind of showcase his production style and his versatility through these solo albums, like the solo album that he did with IDK. This is a tough beat, and I'm fucking liking what I'm hearing. Ooh. That's some soulful shit right here. Yeah. Oh. I think this was on one of the promotional videos that they put out for the album. I kind of remember this instrumental. Ooh, vocals.
Courtney's got this divorcee. My older my old fees, part ways like McCartney. Match made in heaven like Jabba Lashanti. But for us, it's rough, I'm riding like this cause I want peace.
Rebuke, man, that's as soon as that instrumental hit, I just felt it. You know what I'm saying? Old school Beamer, top down. You know what I'm saying? 77 degrees outside. Nice breeze, a little cool, but it's not too windy. You know what I'm saying? Sunny day. Only a couple clouds in the sky. It's not a lot of clouds. It's just a couple, you know what I'm saying? You got your girl with you. She got a margarita that she took to go from the restaurant that y'all just came from. And y'all about to go on the beach. Y'all got the beach chairs in the trunk. Y'all about to lay them out. And y'all about to step in the sand. The sand ain't going to be too hot. You know what I'm saying? This is just a perfect summer day, you know, summer vacation vibes. And I fuck with it. This whole album is mesh tank top vibes. Mesh tank top vibes for KAYTRAMINE right now. You know what I'm saying? Button up, open shirt. You know what I'm saying? Basically what these niggas are wearing on the album cover. That's the vibe, bro. Yeah, man, I'm fucking with this joint. It's crazy how much good energy I'm getting from this instrumental. But the song is kind of about splitting ways. You know what I'm saying? He's talking about kind of, you know, being at peace and kind of just, you know what I'm saying, just moving on from each other after, you know, you've been in a troubled relationship. And it's kind of crazy the duality of that. But I fuck with it though. You know what I'm saying? I like that it's short, it's concise. No need to stay here for a long time. You know what I'm saying? Get out of there before we get tired of it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I fuck with this joint a lot. I really like the wordplay that Amine decided to come in on his short verse. The court knees got Dizzy divorcee. My ordeals might owe fees. Part ways like McCartney. Match made in heaven like Ja Rule Ashanti. But for us, it's rough. I'm writing like this because I want peace. Oh my God. You know what I'm saying? I could tell he was just writing the shit down and it was just flowing. You know what I'm saying? Ooh, hey, get it. Boss it up, damn. Damn. Nah. Hey, if the dick can't and the beat don't, if the hey, get it right. Okay. I'm a Ray is eating right now. I can't hold you. Okay, Sossaup was cool. Real low-key joint, you know what I'm saying? Kind of had like a dance hall vibe to it, you know, like the tempo was, you know what I'm saying, slightly raised on this one. I fuck with it, you know what I'm saying? Had a low-key vibe. I like the little synths going in there. It sounded really glittery, really glamorous, you know what I'm saying? Amine came in on the verse. A lot of dick talk, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna lie, a lot of dick talk. Second bar on the song, dick you down, put in work on you, know what I'm saying? And then he ends it off at the dick hang, then the beat don't bang. And he said it 4 times, you know what I'm saying? So, Amine is really in tune with his genitals on this one, you know what I'm saying? But we fuck with it. But the star of the show on here definitely was Ray. And this is a young lady that I've never heard before. And she ate this joint, you know what I'm saying? She definitely came on here and made sure niggas knew the name. I really like the flow that she came in on here. Her really high-pitched voice met the energy of the song pretty well. I like the bar where she said, I treat my nigga like my bitch. I treat my bitch like my nigga. You can tell her energy is definitely like, you know what I'm saying, I don't give a fuck about these niggas, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I fuck with Sossaup, you know what I'm saying? She want me to treat her like a slut, yeah.
Stupid motherfucker, I don't really give a fuck. No lame insane, best believe we going buck. Niggas talking shit and then turn into a monk.
What?
Pussy, please shut the fuck up.
Okay.
No balance. Mr. Delta status, TSA, pre-palace. Okay. Face being snatches. Ass being from Dallas.
Hey! Turn it up, you! There's something like slightly Swiss beats about this instrumental here. The boom, kss, 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 you know what I'm saying? Shut the fuck up. Shout out to KAYTRANADA on the beat for this joint. This joint was real wild. It had like some crazy, just like otherworldly atmospheric samples going on back there. You know, you got some woman hyperventilating, it sounds like, in the background. A lot of reverb going on, you know what I'm saying? And Amine comes on there, you know what I'm saying? Stupid motherfucker, please shut the fuck up. I really like the energy, the cadence that he came to on here. Got Kareem Riggins on the production credits as well on here. Hey.
Friday, I'm a baller. Kick back, watch my fumble. Saturday, I'm a hustle. Sunday, she won't cut. Since I was little, I've been doing beat.
Okay. Might be the Kareem Riggins on the drums. All right. That was a joint right there. That was definitely a different vibe. But I can't appreciate it. I think the highlight of the song definitely was the chorus. You know what I'm saying? Definitely something you can remember. Hit my shit like had to go in. Yo, bitch, want that? Get your girl that. Feel like Amine definitely was trying to make it a point. You know what I'm saying? Have some bars in here. You a Nate Robinson. You ain't Kobe, nigga. K sent me free beats back in 2015. Now it's 2023 and we got racks in our jeans. Damn, man, if that ain't motivation, I don't know what is, bro. Definitely can tell like the chemistry between Kaytra and Amine definitely are like they're here with it. You know what I'm saying? It feels like they came in and they just understood the assignment with each other. You know what I'm saying? Like it doesn't feel like Amine's trying too hard to get on kaytranada style, and it doesn't sound like kaytranada's trying to cater too much to Amine's style. They kind of creating their own wave right here, and I think it's pretty dope. Shout out to Kareem Riggins. I'm not sure which part of the song he was on, but I would take a good guess that on that last little section before the song ended, that may have been him on the drums, as he's known for being a jazz drummer. And, you know, he's got some notable production credits on stuff with like Erykah Badu, Kanye West. He was even on that last Denzel Curry song. I mean, that last Denzel Curry album on the song Angels. Damn. Oh, shit. No.
See, as a shorty, I was walking. Don't know, but I gotta tell you
Snoop Dogg.
I've never been unreasonable, unbelievable. D.O. with the meanest flow. Vocals, locals done seen it though. With a whole new routine to go. We can't live without. I done lied and I done tried, and time won't pass me by, so I figured I'ma be the bigger man on this. Kaytranada, I ain't really plan on this. I stand on this. 10 toes in the dirt, half a century. Feel the pimpin'.
Oh man, you know who would go crazy on this? Like a 07 Kanye. You know my plan, baby girl. I just want to see you come in the baby world. Get down on the right. I just want to see you take it off for the night. I don't know, man. That joint was cool, man. I really fuck with that instrumental, man. I feel like that's what I really love Kaytranada for, is his ability to kind of give you those club mixes, you know what I'm saying? Like the vibe on this was definitely just like super like feel good, but you feel like, you know what I'm saying, you in a ballroom arena somewhere and you just vibe. You got an expensive suit on, she got a real glittery dress on, and y'all just dancing, you know what I'm saying? The lights are flashing. Y'all not supposed to be out that late, but you are. You got 3 kids at home, but y'all just vibing right now. You feel me? That's what this feel like. One thing that I do think this song could have used was just a stronger melodic element. Maybe somebody, maybe a female voice could have came on here, gave some background singing, you know what I'm saying? Just leveled up the melodics a little bit. Not saying that Amine can't deliver good melodics, just saying that it could have used a little oomph. But shout out to Kaytranada on the production on this one. Shout out to Snoop Dogg. You know, Snoop Dogg, he's always just gonna come on the track, and if it's feel good, he gonna make it feel better. You know what I'm saying? That's what Snoop D-O-double-G do. You feel me? And you could tell he was just freestyling on this joint, trying to just make sure that he's matching the vibe. I love when artists like come on the track and like they shout out the producer, you know what I'm saying? It just gives you a better sense of like the chemistry on this one. And I liked it, you know what I'm saying? Woo.
Yeah.
Sample crazy.
Louis in my cup, Louis on my clothes, Louis smoking gabagoo, we pass that pick and roll. My white TV so crisp, look like the fresh tips on the toes. All my money straight, so I mean they never fold. I'm back. Gotta learn to let go, that's infatuation. I said, can't be it yourself, I seek your validation.
Gotta learn to let it go, that's infatuation.
So it's K to the A to the A to the doing what we want, cause we want.
I like this.
I said it's K to the
A to the
doing what we want, cause we want, nigga. In the mob, niggas be delusional, thinking we close but we far, bitch. You out of place, get my weed out of state. Pretty bitches give me face on the knees like rolling trays. Got a main in a bait.
Oh shit.
Wake up, wake up. Bluetooth connected to 1,000 SUVs. Y'all bought the same fit but couldn't
By the speeds, no.
Rappers kick the same shit but couldn't match the fee. Bitch, I'm in my bag, not in the industry. Call my nigga Richie when I need assurance. 503 and AZ, bitch, I look like tears. Know you listening, but you don't fucking hear us. Y'all can keep counting me out, I'm just gonna count my carrots.
Hey, K and A. All right, little statement track for the last song on here. Gave us a little 2-piece in one. You feel me? 2-piece combo. I fuck with this joint a lot. Definitely. Amine was like, look, I just want to rap. I just want to rap on this last song. You feel me? Sample based on both of the tracks that we got on here. But I think I'm going towards the first one. You know what I'm saying? I just love the vibe that it gave. You know what I'm saying? I love the energy and the theme that Amine brought on this joint. Kind of just talking about people hopping on a wave, you know, everybody's, you know, being the same style, same, just a lot of sameness going. And he's talking about, you know, be an individual, have some individuality, you know what I'm saying? And he's also, you know, spit some braggadocious on here as well. But I just like the vibe, the energy on this one. I really love the chorus and the post chorus on here as well. K to the A to, like, you know what I'm saying? Just the chemistry between kaytranada and Amine on this joint was premier, you know what I'm saying? And this definitely just showed it as well. And then my man just decided to, you know what I'm saying, bar out on that second half of the song. Bluetooth connected to 1,000 SUVs, you know what I'm saying? That's a flex. And you know, Amine isn't like, he's not like a Pusha T. He's not gonna give you he's gonna give you, like, you know, bars. It's not gonna take you too much to figure out what he's talking about, but I think his conviction and the way that he says stuff in his verses definitely, like, allows, you know, his bars to hit harder. And I can appreciate that, you know what I'm saying? He's not getting on the track and just saying everything in the same tone. And, you know, he's definitely getting on there and making sure he emphasizes certain words. And I fuck with that a lot. That's why I fuck with Amine. But yeah, man, last track on here, I'm fucking with it, man. But we're gonna roll into the overview. All right, man, we just finished listening to all 11 tracks on the duo of kaytranada and Amine, KAYTRAMINE. Talk about it a little bit. Man, I'm pleasantly surprised on here, you know what I'm saying? I knew this album was going to be a bop. I knew it was going to have a lot of bops on it, but I didn't expect it to hit in certain ways that it did. And when I say that, I'm more saying to, like, the rap aspect of this album. I generally thought that this album was going to be more pushed to kaytranada's style of production, more dance ready, club ready, kind of like dance hall overseas vibes going on. But I think kaytranada catered to Amine's style a little more on here, and I think that was cool. But he did that while also not compromising kaytranada's style as well. And I feel like the chemistry on here was great. And I think that's what made this album so good. You know, on the first track on here, Whoheiz, Amine came in and he just setting the tone, you know what I'm saying? He's giving you this real slick bars. He's kind of laid back, but he's also, like, you know, he has energy to him. And I feel like that was consistent throughout the whole album. Yeah, man, and it just had me surprised. Tracks like Whoheiz, Westside, you know what I'm saying? Like, Amine definitely tried his best to kind of go into his world and kind of rap more. And I think that was pretty cool, the way that kaytranada was able to try to cater to that style. But I will say that my favorite tracks on here are the ones that you dance to, you know what I'm saying? I mean, really, if we talking about, let's talk about it with Freddie Gibbs, a vibe, you feel me? Let's Talk About It definitely was one of my favorite tracks. It's just got that, laid back, real cool vibe to it. Forever is also one of my favorites on here. But I gotta say, the production on I really just like it took me there. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of more of that classic kaytranada sound, and that's what I love kaytranada for. I can also really appreciate the features on here. Everybody came and did their thing. Like I said earlier, Let's Talk About It was one of my favorite songs, and that is partly because Freddie Gibbs came on here and ripped his shit. I think a Freddie Gibbs kaytranada album would be as potent as this album is. Pharrell showed his presence on Forever, even though it was just a small vocal presence on the chorus there. Big Sean definitely came through with his verse on there, rapping a lot of bars on there. And Ama Ray was one of my favorite verses on here, as far as her vocal cadence and her delivery on here. It was definitely tough. And Snoop Dogg did what Snoop Dogg does on the feature on I. Definitely just giving that cool vibe, laid back vibe. Definitely added to the song as well. So I think this album is hitting on all cylinders, man. It's not really much that you didn't get from here. You got the dance songs. You got the songs that you could shake the hips and shake the shoulders to. You also have the songs that you could sit back and listen to the bars and be like, damn, okay, that's bars. And then you also got the tracks with a little bit of introspection on here, like Rebuke, where Amine was talking about peacefully removing himself from a relationship. Master P, where they're kind of talking about protecting their energy on here. And I think aside from the production on here, one of the best aspects of this album is Amine's versatility. On every track, Amine tailored his vocal delivery to whatever the production was, and it made every track kind of distinct. It made it stand out. I'm looking on the track list here and I can remember, okay, this is how he said this on this song. On this song, he came in this way. It just gives the album a little bit more a variety, you know what I'm saying? And that's what you want from an album here. And Amine definitely gave his signature comical raps to it, but he definitely had a lot of aspects of braggadocio on here, just talking about fashion, fucking girls, fashion and fucking girls and getting rich and being on vacation. A lot of that talk, you know what I'm saying? And I liked it. I definitely fucked with it. I would say the replay value on this album is definitely high. I think a lot of songs on here are going to grow on me even more, but it definitely passed the first listen test, especially with songs like I and Let's Talk About It, Master P, Rebuke. Like, those are songs that just hit instantly, and I can hear myself replaying a bunch of times and not getting tired of it. Yeah, man, I'm really liking what I heard from this album. I think I'm gonna go and give this a first listen rating of a strong 9 out of 10, man. I can't say that there was much on here that I didn't like. This is going to be an album that's getting played all summer. I'm going to tell you right now, you know what I'm saying? Let's Talk About It. Top down already, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's there for me, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to kaytranada, shout out to Amine for coming together and giving us some good ass music on here. Yeah, man, that's all I got for this joint. Let me know in the comments what you guys thought about the album. Were you surprised of the type of songs and the variety that kaytranada gave on here? What was your favorite tracks? What song are you putting the top down to and turning on first? Let me know in the comment section below. After you do that, man, make sure you hit the like button, you know what I'm saying? If you made it all the way through, make sure you share this video to a friend. Share it to your mom, your mama's mom, your mama's mom's best friend who ain't her best friend no more. And man, all in all, man, please, man, if you fuck with this, subscribe, man. And if you have subscribed already, tell another friend to subscribe, bro. Pass it around, man. We need all the subscribers we can get. Thank you guys for watching this joint right here. This has been Soul Tracks. Kaytranada, Amine, KAYTRAMINE, Soul Tracks. Soul Tracks out.